श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ वासुदेवं रमाकान्तं नत्वा लौगाक्षिभास्करः कुरुते जैवनिनये प्रवेशायार्थसङ्ग्रहम्. So after the Viniyoga Vidhi, after discussing what Viniyoga Vidhi is, in that order we have to see Prayoga Vidhi. In the second case, I think we change the order. Okay, Prayoga Vidhi. Prayoga Vidhi. Prayoga Vidhi, the definition for this Prayoga, Prashu Bhava Bodhakaha. Prayoga Prashur Bhava Bodhakaha, that which gives you the knowledge of the speediness during the application. Prayoga means application. Prashu means Prakrishtena Ashu. Ashu means faster. That is why Bhagavan Shiva is also referred as Ashutosha, one who very easily is pleased. So, during the time of application, that which gives you that vidhi which gives you the knowledge of a faster application to do things faster. So that is a Prayoga Vidhi. This can be summarized as a Pradhana Vidhi plus Anga. That's the idea. Now Krama. See, here we call this Krama Pramana. Here the Krama is not in the meaning of respectively, as we saw in the earlier place. In the Viniyoga Vidhi also I said Krama. This kind of thing is also referred to as Krama because respectively in that meaning. But here it is not respectively. Here it is in the meaning of Prayoga, the order. Order. We have 6 Pramanas here. Shruti, Artha, Patha, Sthana, Mukhya and Pravritti. Shruti, Artha, Patha, Sthana, Mukhya and Pravritti. Same 6 Pramanas, but these 6 Pramanas are different from the Viniyoga 6 Pramanas. In Viniyoga Vidhi also we saw 6 Pramanas. This is different from that. Okay. Now we will see each one of them in detail. First is Krama. Shruti. Shruti, first Krama is Shruti Krama. The order as said in the Shruti. Shruti, for this, the definition is Krama Paravachanam Shruti. Krama Paravachanam Shruti. The statement that gives you the knowledge of the order, sequence. Krama, sequence or order. That is a Shruti, Krama Paravachanam. Okay, now this is a 2 types. Kevala Krama Paravachanam, then Vishishta Krama Paravachanam. Kevala Krama Paravachanam, tad Vishishta Krama Paravachanam or Vishishta Krama Paravachanam. Kevala Krama Paravachanam means only the Krama, the order is specified. Vishishta means where it is associated with something else. That order is associated with something else. Like here, Vedam Krutva, Vedim Karoti. After making the Kusha grass, like broom, you have to do the Vedi, the place where you want to perform. You have to clean the place where you want to perform the Yaga, etc. This is said. So, after performing Veda, after doing the Veda, you have to do the Vedi. There is an order, sequence. This is 1. Vishishta Krama means Vashakartuhu Pratamam Parkshyah. Vashakartuhu Pratamam Vashatkartuh Prathama Bhakshyah. So the one who is doing the Vashatkara, see like Swaha, Vashat, Vaushat, Shraushat, etc. are some special significant mantras that are specific to Veda. These are the Vashat, Vaushat, Shraushat, these don't have any real meaning as you see in the local language. This is a special word in the Veda. Okay. So this, he says, Prathama Bhaksha, one who does the Vashat. See, after doing the karmas, after performing the karmas, each one should be given a portion of that yaga. Whatever, like the Somarasa, leftover portion in that Soma Patra, or the ghee, clarified butter, or your havi, whatever. So, that who should take first? There will be fight. Oh, I should be the first person, I should be. Everywhere there is a problem for the first. So, here, one who does the Vashatkara is the person who has to eat first. So, it is associated with the Vashatkarta. Prathama Bhaksha is associated with Vashatkarana. Therefore, this is Vishishta Vidhi, Vishishta Shruti Vidhi. Then next is Artha. After Shruti, Artha. Artha means meaning. Because of the meaning, Prayojana Vashena, Prayojana Vashena Krama Nirnaya. Prayojana Vashena Krama Nirnaya is Artha. Prayojana Vashena Krama Nirnaya means wherever, Yatra Prayojana Vashena Krama Nirnaya, where you do the Krama, you understand the Krama, you understand. Nirnaya means you establish this, what is the order. Because of the Prayojana, because of the usefulness. This is called as Artha. Like Artha means also usefulness, Prayojana also usefulness. Like the Shruti says, Agnihotram Juhoti. Then the Shruti says Yavagum Pachati. Agnihotram Jyoti, and then later, after saying something, it says Yavagum Pachati. So he should have to do Agnihotra. After that, he should have to cook wheat. Now, what is this wheat for? Maybe he is hungry. After doing this, he will be hungry. After doing the Agnihotra, he will be hungry. So to eat that, he has to cook. This, the Veda does not need to specify this. The Veda need not specify this, because any which way we will be doing this. That is Ragata Prapta. This is called Ragata Prapta. It is propelled by desire. Eating is propelled by desire. Veda cannot say you should eat. So therefore we say Yavagum Pachati. This statement should be preceding Agnihotra Juhoti. So I cook the Yavagu for the Agnihotra as the Dravya. So Artha Krama, that is Artha Krama. Next is Patha Krama. Patha Krama, there are two types of Patha. One is a Mantra Patha, the other is Brahmana Patha. We have already seen Veda means a Mantra Brahmana, your Veda Namadeyam. So Patha also is of two types, Mantra and Brahmana. Okay. Patha means Padartha Bodhaka Vakyanam Kramaha. Padartha Bodhaka Vakyanam Kramaha. Padartha Bodhaka Vakyanam Kramaha. That which order, that which sequence, Yaha Kramaha means that which sequence which gives you the statement, which gives you the knowledge of Padarthas. Different things. That is this different substance. That is Patha. Mantra Patha and Brahmana Patha. There are two types of Pathas. One is Mantra Patha, the other is Brahmana Patha. So he says Mantra Patha is Balavan, Brahmana Patha is Durbala, weaker. Mantra Patha is Prabala, powerful. Brahmana Patha is weaker. Why? Because there is a rule, Mantra Reva Smartavyam. You should have to remember only through the mantras. This Brahmana Patha is Bahirvedi. This is Antarvedi. Or Antaranga and Bahiranga. During the application, you will be remembering mantras. I should have to drink water. Atha achamnya, atha pranayanya, atha apavasprishva. All this you will remember during the application. Brahmana Patha generally gives you the idea of karma, the application of it. It's a commentary kind of. So this is weaker and this is powerful. That is why he says like this is Samido Yajati. Samido Yajati, Tanunapatam Yajati, etc. are in Brahmana Patha. How you perform Samido, how you perform Tanunapatam is said in Mantra Patha. That is why it is powerful. Next is Sthana. Sthana means Upasthiti. Upasthiti means two meanings you can take. Upasthiti means remembrance, memory. Or Upasthiti means here, in this case, Upasthiti is not memory. Upasthiti means the place of its existence. Place of its existence. Artha Patha Sthana. Sthana Upasthiti. Upasthiti. Like we will take this. We have already seen this Sadhyaskara Yaga. Called Sadhyaskara Yaga. Sadhyaskara Yaga means a yaga which is done in 3 days should be done in 1 day. Instant yaga. A yaga, Pashu Yaga, which you are going to do in 3 days, that which you do in 1 day is called as Sadhyaskara. Shortening. So here there are two different things. One is day. The other is a Pashu. So we have 3 days. 1, 2, 3. And for each day we have 3 named Pashu. I am going to write the names of these days. So the day is Aupavasatya. Aupavasatya. Then Sautya, then Avabhruta. Agnishomiya. Pashu is a Agnishomiya, Savaniya, Anubandhya. Agnishomiya Pashu, Savaniya Pashu, Anubandhya Pashu. The 3 days are Aupavasatya Dina, Sautya Dina, Avabhruta Dina. Okay. Now I have to do all these in same day. Meaning 1, 2, 3 in this order. If I do, then there is a Bheda in Upasthiti. This stays in its own place. Upasthiti, it stays in its own place. But this has to travel 1 day to join this. But this has to travel 2 days. The jump is from 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. There is a difference. Now if I do it on the 3rd day karma, if I start with the 3rd day karma, then this star jumps 1 day, whereas this jumps 2 days. There is uneven jumping. So I start with the Sautya, Aupasatya comes and Avabhrata comes. There is only one jump, even jump. Even Upasthiti. So I do the karma on Sautya, bringing Avabhava Satya and Avavrita on the same day. This is what is established through this sthana. Next is Mukhya. Mukhya krama means according to the Pradhana krama, whatever krama you are maintaining according to the Pradhana krama, that is called as Mukhya krama. Pradhana krame anganam krama. Mukhya Pradhana kramena anganam krama. This is Mukhya krama. Pradhana kramena anganam krama. According to the Mukhya Pradhana, whatever parts are also performed, should be, if it is done, that is called as Mukhya krama. Like here in the Prayaja Shesha, in the later portion of Prayaja Yaga, we have Agneya Havi Abhidharanam. Agneya Havi Abhidharanam. You have to pour the ghee over the Havi. Then we have Aindram Dadihi. Aindram Dadi and Aindram Payaha. Okay, now this is the Pradhana Yaga. How will I have to do? There it is said you have to do Aindram, then Agni, then Aindram Paya, like that. There is a mix up of order, because the mantra says Aindram, Agni, Ityadi. There is a mix up of order. So I first do the Agni Abhidharana, Aindram Dadi, Aindram Paya Abhidharana. Then I perform the karma for Agni. Then I perform the karma for Indra Dadi and Indrapaya. There is a sequence in the order. There is a proper gap in the order. So Mukhya Ange, according to the Mukhya Pradhana, whatever order you follow is called as a Mukhya Krama. Then final. A very interesting thing. This is a Pravritti Krama. Pravritti Krama. Pravritti Krama means, see, you are performing like Prajapatya Pashuange. He says, I will take the example first. Prajapatya Pashuange. In the Prajapatya Pashuanga, there are different karmas. Upakarana, Niyojana, and Paryagni Karana. Okay, so there are different pashus. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pashus I am going to use in this yaga. Now I have to do Upakarana, Niyoga and Paryagni Karana for each of this. How will I do this? See, I do all these 3 here, then here, then here, then here. There will be delay during the karma, because I have to start again everything fresh. So instead of that, what I do is, I do the Upakarma, then I have to do the Niyojana. Then, now in the case of Niyojana, what is the sequence I have to follow? See, I have started from this point, I am traveling. Now I am here. Instead of coming back, if I am starting from here, then I will go here for the 3rd karma. This will be easier sequence, because I am already here. I don't need to come here and to start it again. This is what logically we think. But the problem is, we come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The gap between this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this and this and this, the first karma and second karma, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, there will be gap, difference in the gap. See here, 5, 1, 1, 5 and 2, 5, there is no gap. But 1, 4 and 2, 4, there is a gap of 2. 1, 3 and 2, 3, there is a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4. There is uneven gap. So what the Pravritti Krama says is, you start from 1, you go ahead till 5, come back to 1, do the next karma, come back to 1 again, do the next karma. This way, the gap between 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 will be same. 1, 1 and 2, 1, 1, 1 and 2, 3, 1, or 2, 1 and 3, 1. It will all be same as in 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. So this is what is Pravritti Krama. We'll see Adhikaravadi. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.